five-star matchup. That five-star matchup between M.J. Rice and Bryce McGowan. It's going to be witnessed from West Coast to East Coast and everywhere in between. And we're going to tone it down a second here, let everyone get a glimpse at the starting lineups.
Tell you what, Kevin, the St. James associated with excellence. Everything they got going on here is the best. They do an amazing job catering to every athlete. People from all walks of life can come in here, play some golf, do some swimming, play some basketball. You name the sport, they got it. And that to me, that's just synonymous with what we've already seen so far today, when we're only one day into seeing on this 11-day event, which is the best.
This place is like dreamland. It's like Disney World fell on a bunch of athletic fields and places, and then someone dropped them all in on top. It's like walking into Toys R Us when you're 10 years old. The place is incredible. The area is so incredible with history, a rich history here in basketball tradition. You know,
not to mention the gift that they're giving all these people who haven't had this level of entertainment since almost a year,
including you and I.
And
I couldn't be more thankful. Like I said, I was jumping through my seat in the last game. I was a fan jumping up and down. These guys are out here. Ken, both these places, these are kids that work. These are working kids. It's basketball and academics. There's not much of a social life for these guys. So they've got 11 days right outside Washington, D.C. In my opinion, the greatest place to play high school basketball. One of the most talent-rich areas in the nation historically. It's going to be an incredible 11 days, but it's going to be a great 4 quarters right here starting now.
Oak Hill in gold, Legacy Early in purple. Going to get things started at center court. It's like Jalen Reed.
And Tyler Brown.
Moment of silence. Referees getting ready to get this thing started. Number 9 versus number 13. Perfect way to cap off an amazing day of basketball. Yes, you will see amazing individual talent. Yes, you will see amazing coaching. But more than anything else, you're going to see amazing teams representing amazing programs.
There is more teenage basketball talent under this roof than there is on the planet right now, and I can't wait to get after it.
This is musical interlude before we're getting things started. Here we go. 8 minutes on the clock, first quarter. Underway. Oak Hill controls. Cameron Carter gives it up to Caleb Foster. He's across the timeline. That's your first look at M.J. Rice, number 0. Down low, there's M.J. Penetrating, great defense, Tyler Brown. Driving baseline, but a little bit too strong.
Excellent follow up. Cam Little.
Cameron Carter for 3. A lot of traffic down low. Putting it right back up and in. Jalen Reed for Oak Hill, knotting this game up early. First chance to say the name, Jacoby Wright, the captain, the senior guard for Legacy Early, number 3. Double team at midcourt pays off. Cameron Carter not able to get the high percentage shot to fall.
No, it didn't come down.
No.
And the cool thing about the game is we can hear from the bench a couple of his classmates might have had something to say about that.
Yeah.
Good thing is they play tomorrow. There won't be many film sessions.
Maintaining possession. Caleb Foster getting out to M.J. Rice. He takes up a lot of space on the floor, as we like to say. He's a big boy into the lane. Getting down low and gets his own rebound with a tip in.
And he knows how to use it. You see the big man, was it 4th and 1 there, Ken? Because it's first down, Oak Hill.
It's like Derrick Henry. Jacoby Wright getting things set up at Legacy Early. Kid breathes that great name. Jacoby hassled by Jalen Ricks there. Little carryover. Possession change.
Well, you know Oak Hill's going to show up ready to play. They always have since I can possibly remember. And when your head coach has 1,194 wins, you feel pretty good about things.
MJ Rice.
I can't get over this guy's physicality.
Caleb Foster pulling up. Nice looking Jay. Creating his own shot. He'll pick up Jacoby Wright as he crosses half court. Jalen Ricks, quick hands. He gets down low. He'll go to the line.
It's great anticipation, and here we go. Getting into the passing lane, second time it's happened early on into the game. Oak Hill's trying to make their defensive presence felt early. And anyone out there, I challenge you this. I want to see the video footage. Send it to Max Preps. Send it to First Amendment. I don't care. I want to see who takes a charge on that man.
MJ or Jalen, either one. Big guys coming down the lane. Yeah, Zach Paul would get a kick out of that.
I'm talking about MJ.
Oh, yes.
And shout out to Max Preps. You guys do a great job. We love it. High school sports junkies. Zach Poff, your passion and everything you've done and looking out for us over at First Amendment, we appreciate you. Another defensive
Carter
play.
with
He's everywhere.
Body control. MJ in the down low.
We're 0 for 1 on the first charge take.
Quick timeout. Legacy early.
I mean, the ups on this guy, that's a little Barkley-esque, Ken.
They left some debris on the floor from that. Referee was picking up after that last play. I'm telling you, that was a rumble downstairs.
I thought you were about to get up there and sweep that up yourself. I was going to say, hey, man, take it easy. We got a job to do over here.
We got a job to do.
Our job to do is to talk about that man, number 0, going baseline right there. I did see something scatter. I'm not calling anybody out, but I wanted to see that first charge taken. I want to see someone take a charge on this man. I want to see it.
Bryce McGowan sets off the alarm apparently in the building.
I think that was my first warning. Say something else stupid, you're out of here.
Oh. And I don't think they're going to ring up MJ for that. Yeah, they're going to.
I think it was Jalen Ricks maybe.
I do too. I couldn't tell if they put up a 0 or a 2.
Well, they can mark a foul in that box, but that would have been his 4th steal in 5 possessions, I believe.
Wow.
He's all over the place.
Jacoby Wright.
Horn set here, Ken. This defense from Oak Hill is stifling.
Jacoby Wright working on Caleb Foster. Rebound, Jalen Ricks. Pushing into MJ Rice. He's going to pop a 3. Just a little bit short there. Jacoby Wright back the other way. He's going to go from deep, and that's good. Putting Legacy down by 5.
Listen, that's your captain, your backbone, your floor general. He's going to play for Frank Martin next year. This guy he's built. He's built tough. He sees a 10-2. He says, I'm going to cut the lead in half real quick. Let's get this to 10-5.
Cameron Carter driving the lane, and he's going to get charged with the offensive. Looks like maybe he used his arm there. Pushed off just a little bit too much.
A 1-2-1-1 look.
Yeah, and that's it looks more like a 7 defenders. Legacy early, breaking it though. Jacoby Wright driving the lane. He's going to get inside.
Great shot fake.
Stop pop. Great rebound. Cam Little. Another rebound. Cam Little puts it back and in.
You can't leave Cam Little there by himself. This guy's going for 23 and 12 early on this year. The senior's going to go to he's got a bunch of places looking at him. This is a guy that can explode on you at any time.
And I like this matchup between him and MJ Rice. I mean, if anyone's going to get it done, number 15 for Legacy early, he's got the size. But look at MJ work.
This guy's got serious game. And
Legacy early can't capitalize on the 2-on-1. Oak Hill back the other way. Jalen Ricks getting it down low, and he's going to draw a foul. He'll go to the line.
Jalen Ricks taking it to the hole strong. Ken, I want you to tell me one professional league that MJ Rice's body is not ready for.
I think Legacy early would like to have that 2-on-1 back. Tyler Brown just unable to control the ball in the air.
Ken, I'm really impressed with Ricks off the jump. You see him anticipating passing lanes, going full tilt on D, taking it to the rack fiercely on offense with reckless abandon. Looks like MJ Rice is going to take a little break.
Yeah, him and Jalen Reed will get a blow, and they bring in some size. Luke McEden.
On playoff weekend, it must be third down. Got to get the scat back in there, but trust me, he'll be back shortly. And
Oak Hill extends the lead. Suffocating defense. The referee's going to get him for crossing the wrong way on the side of half court. It's going to go back Oak Hill. I'll tell you what, they make it hard to get that ball up the floor.
Yeah, man. Jalen Ricks, Caleb Foster, Cameron Carter, all long, all giving it their all on D. You don't want to get caught in that corner like that. Got to keep the ball moving on the purple side here. The Legacy Early College Lions.
A.J. Williams.
Yep, he shuffled him.
One too many steps. Down 7. Bryce McGowan's. Jacoby Wright.
McGowan's has been quiet so far, but they got him right out here.
Randy Caldwell, the nice in the pass there. Coming back the other way, though. Oak Hill. Caleb Foster, not enough. Jacoby Wright pushing. Elijah Smith. He's going to get called for the travel. Unable to get into Perry Smith Jr. in time.
You'd like to be able to say that Legacy Early College has got to settle down on offense, but this defense is speeding up, and it's making them play fast, Ken, and they're getting the ball all over the place. Settle down. Let's get the ball into number 5's hands. Bryce McGowan's, the Nebraska commit, the 5-star.
A.J. Williams. Ooh. Quick release. Quick 3. McGowan's getting it up the floor. Elijah, cross-court pass, dangerous.
Against these
Cam
guys,
Carter,
impossible.
Yeah, you got to be careful. They cover a lot of ground. A.J. Williams drives. He's going to pop for another 3. In and out.
A great transition offense, excellent unselfishness. He had 2 guys to go to. He went to throw the layup pass, and he went for 3 to kick it out. You know, basketball's a lot different than it was 25 years ago, and I believe that is the smart play, especially when you know the guy that just knocked one down the last possession. Very smart basketball.
MJ Rice, a matchup problem, and he gets his own right. Now he's all alone, and that's going to be a high percentage, too. MJ Rice dominating early.
That's a grown man in a junior's body. His handles, his feathery shot, and you know what, Ken? He's all muscle.
Perry Smith Jr. at the free throw line, going to get it out to Bryce McGowan's.
All right.
Good release. Cam Carter back quickly the other way. Outside to A.J. swinging it. MJ Rice. He likes a three-point shot. Not going to fall. Jacoby right back the other way. Minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Oak Hill with the 12-point lead. Perry Smith down low. He'll draw the foul and go to the line. Getting to say his name, speaking of size and strength, Perry Smith Jr., the class of 22.
Yeah, and Luke McKeldin is not petite.
No.
It was good to get the ball to the guy on the last possession. I know Bryce didn't knock it down, but he felt like he was involved. I can see him getting a little frustrated here offensively. They're not putting one guy to him. They're not paying more attention to him than anybody else. They're just very good as a team defense, Ken. And it was good to get Bryce a shot off. He's got to see one go in, get this team back in the game.
They've done a good job, Oak Hill, that is, with the 1-2-1. Once the ball leaves Bryce McGowan's hands, it hasn't been able to find its way back.
No, there's some guards here that play some serious defense, and like I said, Steve Smith, by the end of this month, will be closing in on win 1,200. Absurd, man. That's absurd. It's a 94% win percentage, Ken.
Not going to go for Oak Hill. Bryce McGowan's with the rebound. He pushes it up to Jacoby Wright. Driving, he's into the lane, hanging, and one. Legacy early. cutting into that Oak Hill lead with a minute to go in the first quarter.
Hanging is correct, and Frank Martin is getting a steal. This is the guy you want academically. This is the guy you want with a minute to go in the game down 3. This is the floor general leader that can deal with, and I'm just going to say it, Frank Martin's nuts, man. Listen,
crazy.
I'm a huge fan. I am. But it takes a guy like this to go play for Frank, and they will have great success together.
19-10. Oak Hill using Xavier Brown, the junior guard. He's working against Jacoby Wright. MJ Rice working on Randy Caldwell. On the line. Good for 2. Sweet shot.
So smooth. So smooth.
Elijah Smith finds Jacoby Wright. Xavier Brown.
Oh.
Elijah Smith for 3. Bruce McGowan's with a great rebound.
He's got to get a call
A
there.
little bit of contact there. Referee lets him go. Oak Hill coming back the other way. A.J. Williams pressing Jacoby Wright. Avoids picking up a foul. A.J. Williams, 2 points for Oak Hill. Pushing the lead with 20 seconds to go in the first quarter. Number 13 giving number 9 all they can handle early. Jacoby Wright rises. Short, but Perry Smith out to Elijah.
What a feed.
Elijah Smith.
Good
Wow,
patience.
Randy Caldwell.
And Randy Caldwell.
I love it at the end of a quarter when you just get it and heave it. That's the best. That is the best. No explanation point at the end of that first quarter, like we saw in the first game of this 2-game set. Oak Hill 24, Legacy 12, doubling up Legacy Early College. And tell you what, as much as we want to talk about MJ Rice and the amazing talent that he has, as evidence here, spinning, diving into that lane, he's been a presence on defense. It's the defense. It's what they've been doing, scrapping. I mean, there he is, and I mean, tell me, how do you stop that?
I mean, he's man-childish, and he's got offers from all over the place. Louisville, NC State, Ole Miss, Pitt, Wake Forest, but there's going to be some big boys that come a-calling right now, and they already have. I know Duke's got strong interest. We'll see what happens with this young man, but right now that perimeter defense is stifling, and like you said, that 1-2-1-1 is causing issue. How smooth is that? You got him fighting for the loose ball, Duncan, pulling up on a damn good defender, Randy Caldwell, with a smooth release. Excellent patience there by Caldwell. Hey, he's put together also. He's a physical specimen. I was checking out in pregame. Yep. He went up and threw down a couple, and I said, man, let's keep an eye on this guy. Speaking of keep an eye on this guy, number 5 right here, crashes the boards on the last possession, gets the rebound, tries to get to a bucket the hard way, doesn't get the foul. Let's watch him. I think it's only a matter of time before he heats up. And he fills it up in quick bunches, too. The mayor, Fred Hoiberg, super lucky to get a talent like this coming to Nebraska. Great look.
At the free throw line, Cameron Little unable to let it go, but cleaning up for Legacy early.
Priestley.
MJ Rice for the free throw line.
I mean, it's
unstoppable. If he's going to be able to get that at will, Legacy early is going to have to get some big buckets. Here's the one from Elijah Smith. Strong off the rim. A.J. Williams back the other way. Stepping on the line. Unfortunately, Caleb Foster unable to keep the ball in bounds.
Triple threat. Jab step. Pull-up jumper from the free throw line. So on all levels, we've watched dunks. We've seen pull-up threes. We've seen him jab step, mid-range.
And defensive hustle.
And I think the kid's got a pretty well-rounded game.
Yeah. Bruce McGowan's from the outside. Strong off the back of the rim. A.J. Williams pressing for Oak Hill. He'll hold up. Let that offense get settled. That's another step for Caleb Foster. Unfortunately.
There was an extra one. There was an extra one.
Yep. You think you get these, we haven't seen live basketball. None of these referees, they're getting right back into it too.
That's true.
Eagle eye, catching that extra step, blowing that. I mean, everyone's getting back into the flow. Jacoby Wright, he wanted to shoot that three. He's going to drive on Caleb Foster. He's going to get underneath, out to Bruce. He sets up for the three. And he's just slightly off. Just not there yet in the first half. Jalen Ricks fights his way, baseline, picks up 2 for Oak Hill. as they've got Legacy Early doubled up here with 6.5 to go in the first half. Jacoby Wright, he's drawing the double. Outside shot, Elijah Smith down low to Priestley. He's able to convert.
And it's the hockey assist there. I'll tell you right now, Ken.
A.J. Williams popping for three. Quickly.
Very quickly.
Jacoby Wright maybe wants to slow it down just a little bit.
He makes the right play 99.9% of the time. You can see it. He's trying to get his guy involved.
Trying to do a little two-man game. Priestley can't get underneath fast enough. MJ Rice back the other way. You have a shot clock issue. Referee's going to stop the clock. I'll tell you what, again, these guys, mid-season form, the Zebras.
And I'll tell you this, there's not much need for a shot clock, but I'm glad they got that fixed.
That's right. A.J. Williams will inbound. Caleb Foster dancing on the sideline. He gets it down low to MJ Rice. He's working against Cam Little. A.J. Williams up and over. Not strong enough. Bruce McGowan's back the other way. He's happy to get a little bit of handling because he can drive. He'll draw the foul. He was stifled in the first quarter with that 1-2-1-1. They gave him a little room there, and he took advantage of it.
A little room, and he got a call that he earned about 7 possessions ago, and that's fine.
Yep. A.J. Williams will take a seat as Cam Carter steps back into the game for Oak Hill.
I like the presence of mind. He's missed 3 threes now. Twice he's taken it to the rim. Once dropped it off there. That time he picked up the foul.
Kid Brazek driving. He'll go to the line. Just over 5 minutes to go. Legacy Early trying to get it going here in the first half against Oak Hill. Oak Hill dominating defensively especially.
Kid Brizek is a great basketball name, Ken. He transferred in July to the Legacy Early College Lions. He's got interest from Georgia Tech College of Charleston, and the young man obviously has his book game together because Princeton is in the mix as well.
Makes them both. Cutting the lead to 13. Jacoby Wright picking up Caleb Foster at half court. MJ Rice handing it off to Jalen. Back down to number 0. He gets it all the way to the rim.
Flush again.
It's going to go off the back of the backboard. But it was one versus 2.5 because the rim was absolutely defending MJ Rice on that one.
Man, he went for the 2-foot vertical power flush twice.
Kid Brizek tries to get it down low. Not enough time. Jacoby Wright quickly to Cam Little. They'll reset.
I'm a big fan of number 3, Ken. Totally in control. He plays within himself.
3-on-3. Cam Little to Kid Brizek. They're looking to set something up. 2 on the shot clock. 1. They're not going to get it off. We might hear that loud horn.
Well, I do love hearing the coaching staff and everyone else in the bench over there. You can hear them loud and clear. Also, keep an eye, man. MJ Rice has gotten the ball in the wing. He's brought the ball up. He's posted up, and he's been on the elbow. I'm not certain. He hasn't been on – his spatial awareness is ridiculous, and he's been in every space on the offensive end.
Caleb Foster, turnaround. Bruce McGowan's with the rebound. Jacoby Wright back the other way. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Legacy Early trying to get something going. Kid Brizek working on MJ Rice. That's a tough assignment.
Yeah, Oak Hill's defense has got this offense out of sorts. They're still at half court. They can't get into a rhythm.
7 seconds, 6 to go on the shot clock. Tyler Brown's going to get D'd by MJ Rice. He's going to catch just a little bit of hand.
A little bit of a bailout there when you play that tough D for that long. You put You put Legacy early in a tough position, Ken. There's 6 seconds left on the shot clock. You're holding the ball out here by half court.
Yep.
At this point, you just got to take a fly at it. We saw in the last possession, Kid Brizek get stuck with the ball in hand. This Oak Hill defense came ready to play early in the season, I guess you can say.
I guess you could say. Yeah, well, it's funny because you see Jacoby Wright plays with such patience.
Mm-hmm.
He's certainly passed up shots he could have taken. I think that's where I'd like to see him be just a little bit more assertive offensively. He has the ability to take those shots. He's deliberately not taking them because he wants to get his teammates involved. Mm-hmm. But when you look for ways to beat this Oak Hill team, you're going to need the captain to step up and hit shots.
Very true. And but as a team guy, he's trying to get his guy, Bryce McGowan's, involved offensively because they need him to heat up a little bit to get into, not to get back into this game. They are in this game. To get back even in this game, they're going to need him. And you can see he tried to force a little bit on the last possession, Ken.
Jacoby Wright, Caleb Foster. Caleb Foster gets deep, but Bryce McGowan's, it sounded like a lot of ball. They're going to send him to the free throw line.
I mean, that sounded like some straight ball slapping from the sideline.
It sounded like ball, but there was also some body contact.
Yeah, might have been on. Who'd they call that on?
I believe they got Bruce. Caleb makes the first. Bring the Oak Hill back up by 13.
Dangerous time right here. Cannot
Big
give up an
rebound.
offensive board on the glass right now.
Jalen Ricks.
Now they get to set up in this 1-2-1-1.
He's been everywhere in the first half, number 2.
Yes, he has.
For Oak Hill. Bruce McGowan will draw the foul there. And they're going to, I believe they will get Jalen Ricks. No, I'm sorry. They did call that Caleb Foster.
Caleb Foster, and we talked about this in the last game, to give a shooter a chance at the charity stripe, to see the ball go down.
They're playing physical ball, and that's got Legacy in the bonus. With 3.5 to go in the first half. This is when they need to get points.
Not only is it points with no time off the clock, Ken, but Bryce McGowan is a superstar offensive threat. I think this warms him up. This is a dangerous 3.5 minutes.
This is
Very
what we saw in the last game with Grady Dick. He had an opportunity to see the ball go through the hoop a couple times. Gain that confidence.
Well, when you see their fundamentals and you see the mechanics of the jump shot, you don't expect them to ever miss.
Caleb Foster, A.J. Williams from 3. Off the back of the rim. Bruce McGowan's with another rebound. I'll be interested to see how many he's got. He's been active down low. He gets to the free throw line. He pops one inside the free throw line. It's good for 2, but it's confidence. Confidence builder for Legacy early. Jalen Ricks, Caleb Foster, 2-man game. Ricks for 3. He is amazing.
Ooh.
Everything. He's doing everything in this game. Jacoby right now, he will step out.
This defense is causing this offense all kinds of trouble.
And they'll get Cam Carter on Bruce McGowan. Bruce will go to the line. I kind of imagine if we were in Greenville, you might hear a Bruce. That's a good cheer.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Or maybe last year. I don't know, but not so much this year. I'm telling you, the mayor, Fred Hoiberg, has to be excited. Can you imagine how many points this young man is going to put up in the Big 12 at Nebraska? Playing for a guy who certainly understands how to free up his offensive threats.
And if you try to come out on him, watch out, because he can attack the rim like anybody. Taking advantage from the free throw line, Bruce McGowan's feeling good, getting right. Legacy early, down by 12. A.J. Williams, quick trigger. Jacoby Wright, long rebound. He'll take it all. He was going to take it all the way to the rim. I thought he was going to maybe pass that to Elijah Smith. He drew the foul.
No,
he'll go to the line.
Once again, I talked about him making the right play. The defender did not stop the ball. He had no reason to stop at the free throw line. For that reason, he takes it right on in, gets the foul, stops the clock. see if they can get something set up defensively and hang in here for these last 2 minutes and 16 seconds. If they can get into halftime, Ken, down 10 points, that's a win. Easier said than
I think
done.
they got their sights set on better than that at this point. With 2 minutes to go, like you said, shot clock doesn't seem to be a factor.
I guess what I'm saying is don't let go of it right now.
That's right.
Because, I'll tell you, Oak Hill's been shooting after one pass. The last 2 times they run this 2-man set, and we've had a 3 from the right side. We haven't seen MJ Rice in a minute. I'd like to see them get the ball into the post and feed it back out for the open 3.
Caleb Foster for 3. Again, big rebound, though. Caleb Foster back. A.J. Williams kicks it out to Jalen Ricks, a deep 3.
This guy.
Number 2, putting in 3s for Oak Hill. Jalen Ricks putting a stamp on this game in the first half. 1:40 to go. Oak Hill up by 13. Jacoby Wright.
There he is.
Getting down low. Perry Smith Jr. drew a lot of attention. Oak Hill back the other way. The rare sight of watching Oak Hill slow it down just a little bit on offense. Caleb Foster getting into the lane. Deep shot, deep 3.
They take a lot of 3s. I would guess it's going to be close to as many 3s attempted as 2s. Now, that might have been.
That was forced.
Yeah, that was the first not great decision.
Caleb Foster for 3. Bryce McGowan's with another rebound. He's pushing. He's attacking Tybo Bailey. Gets to the basket. They're going to call that goaltending.
He's got that look in his eye that says, I am scoring the basketball. I'm taking it to the hole. I'm going to step back. I'm going to do what I can do.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, he's a walking double-double with the way he's playing right now, number 5 for Legacy Early, picking up rebounds and points in the second quarter.
Oh, his athleticism on defense is evident as well, Ken. He's blocked a few shots. His hand's always in a passing lane.
Caleb Foster driving the lane. Good rebound in there for Legacy Early. Bryce McGowan's bringing it back the other way, pushing it to Jacoby Wright. He's going to get down low. He's attacking the rim. Ooh. He'll draw the foul. Won't get the N1. Believe they'll call that on Manny Okatondo.
I know Steve Smith likes to play 10 deep. I know he's got as much talent on his team as you can possibly have. Not certain where MJ Rice has been for the last few minutes now. It hasn't affected the game. It's been about a 9 to 11 point swing at all times, but just a little curious that he's been out for a few minutes.
And here you go. Jacoby Wright with a chance to get to single digits in terms of deficit to Oak Hill with 30 seconds to go in the first half. Just what we were talking about.
His poise on offense has kept them in this game.
Okatondo and Bailey take a seat for Oak Hill. The captain steadying the ship. Jacoby Wright picking up Caleb Foster. Jalen Reed and Jalen Ricks out high. As Oak Hill looking to run some clock here. Shot clock is off. 9 seconds to go in the half. A.J. Williams pops. He's going to get fouled by Priestley outside the three-point line.
B.J. Jackson is not going to be thrilled.
Defensive miscommunication there and a mistake.
Ken, B.J. Jackson's in his 10th year. This is a man who's won 300 wins. This guy can coach. He's put 30 kids in college, 4 pros, and this is his 8th, trying to be his 9th consecutive 20-win season. That's a big deal for everything he's done for Legacy Early College. He is also the athletic director and has taken down 2 USA Prep national titles.
Shows on the floor the quality of his program. A.J. Williams, the senior guard, coolly stroking the free throws. Getting that lead back into double digits for Oak Hill Academy. Just under 6 seconds to go. Jacoby Wright's got to work fast. Maybe not fast enough. 2 seconds to go. Long shot. Almost gets it off the backboard. Not good enough. Legacy Early will go in at halftime down 43-31 as the number 13 seed from Maltha Wilson looking super strong, Kevin. Everything they seem to do defensively, first of all, fueled everything they wanted to do offensively.
Without a doubt. And we talked about the experience of Steve Smith and the program that they run. Of course, they're going to be at that level, but they showed it today. It's different when you got kids 15 to 18 that have been traveling across the country during a pandemic, trying to figure out where they can get a game. Very cool to watch their effort. I love Jalen Ricks. He jumped out off the page. Well, MJ also did as well, but hey, they hung in there strong because Jacoby Wright is serious. He's the real deal. And Bryce McGowan's was shut down, ineffective in the first quarter, but what he did in that second quarter showed exactly what he's capable of. There we go with the strong move in the post. I'm very curious to see how many threes were attempted by Oak Hill. There was 18 field goals in that first quarter, 11 twos and 7 threes. I think that number changed slightly, especially with the absence of MJ Rice the last 3 or 4 minutes of that second quarter.
I think I need to apologize to the McGowan's family. It's been coming out of my mouth, Bruce, all night long.
Bryce?
Yeah, it has been. It's been coming out wrong.
Well, it shows how much I've been listening to you, because I would have said something.
Number 5, you'll get a better second half out of me. I'm sure Legacy Early going to be out with a vengeance in the second half. We'll be back, bring you 2 more quarters from the St. James and the NIBC Invitational. Welcome back to second half action, live from the St. James NIBC Invitational as Oak Hill leads Legacy early, 43-31. Give you some quick stats. Bryce McGowan's 8-4. Jacoby Wright 10-3. For Legacy early, MJ Rice filling it up, 13-2. Our man number 2, Jalen Ricks, 14-3. AJ Williams quick shooting, 11-3. Cam Carter, 3 steals. Good first half for Oak Hill defense as they work first on offense, attacking the rim. No whistle. Bryce McGowan's back the other way. No call.
Yeah, Bryce has got to be asking himself, what do I got to do around here?
Tyler Brown with 2 for Legacy early. Out of the jump, MJ Rice, whose minutes were managed nicely by Oak Hill's coach, gets his own rebound. He'll draw the foul and go to the line and 1. He hit a quick 11 in the first quarter. Was able to get plenty of rest in that second quarter.
He just posted in no man's land, and he got to the block effortlessly with 2 dribbles. It's hard to keep him off of there.
Can't make the N1. Jacoby Wright. Bryce McGowan's working back the other way. 1-2-1-1 once again from Oak Hill. Kid Breezik finds Cam Little in the lane. Can't find the handle. Jalen Ricks back the other way. This time Jacoby Wright playing the Jalen Ricks role on defense for the Lions. MJ Rice on the block, gets underneath.
Beautiful footwork.
All the way to the rim. Rebound, no call. Physical play, refs letting him play. Bryce McGowan's back the other way. Jacoby Wright, nice little floater. Cam Little can't bring down the rebound. Coming back the other way. Jalen Reed. Deep 3 for Jalen Ricks. Picking up where he left off in the first half.
He is a baller.
Yeah, he's impressive. A nice compliment to the brute finesse of MJ Rice. Jalen Ricks with another steal. Tell you what, he's everywhere. We said it in the first half. He's going to be in the nightmares of some of these players.
What a take.
Amazing drive. Jalen Reed. Smooth to the basket. Oak Hill pushes the lead out to 17. Legacy early with a timeout.
And Jalen getting busy there to start off the second half.
Ricks. Just absolute sweetness from outside. And here comes the drive from the other Jalen. Referee's letting him go. Good defense, good offense.
Yeah, this is some good basketball here. I've been looking forward to this for a long time, but just to see the length and athleticism and the ability of number 2, man, Jalen Ricks, offensively, defensively, perimeter, at the rack, ball handling and passing.
Cam Little finds Jacoby Wright. Caleb Foster picks him up.
B.J. Jackson has been solid out of timeouts all day, just can't get a shot to fall, but he's getting them open, and there's another one.
Rice with the shot. Wasn't able to draw iron. Caleb Foster back the other way. He'll pull from 3.
Just the one-on-none 17-footer for 2, Ken.
Rice into the lane. Can't make a drop, but he will draw the foul. And he turned disadvantage into an advantage fast. He moved the ball up the floor. That's one way to attack Oak Hill. That's got to be a focus for Legacy early in the second half. Push with number 5.
Push it to number 5. Get number 5 off of the three-point line. Get him attacking to open up some of those shots for himself and get him to the stripe where normally he's a dead eye. That one went in and out, but great game plan. I really like what B.J. Jackson's doing over here. Fighting for every possession, but you look up and you're down 20 and you go, man, we got to get some of these open shots to fall.
Perry Smith Jr., the junior forward, in the game for Legacy early. MJ Rice from the elbow.
The Euro extend
might have
step.
gotten away with a little bit of a Euro, but
I'll tell
it
you
was
one
sweet
thing, though.
looking.
It's sweet looking because his footwork is impeccable.
Yeah, he got rewarded for doing it right from the corner. That is Sutton. No, we apologize. We were told that was Elijah Smith first half. Nice shot from Sutton. Once again, he'll pop it out. Tyler Brown working on MJ Rice.
Very unselfish, almost too unselfish there.
Yeah, when you drain one and you get an open one to follow, you almost want to see him pull that trigger. There he is, deep. Finding Perry in the lane. He'll draw the foul from Jalen Reed. Nice pass.
It is. It was a great set. Like we've been talking about, Coach Jackson, you know, he's been on point. He's been giving his guys an opportunity. They keep getting to the line like this, they'll find themselves back in it. Just got to get a couple stops. Easier said than done.
You got to make your free throws.
When you got Rice and Ricks on fire like they are right now, it's tough.
I'll never get over the silence in the gym without
it is creepy.
A full load of people. It's crazy.
Well, because not only can we hear everyone else, but unfortunately they can hear us.
They can hear us. And it's bad enough. Cam Carter getting to the elbow. Rose up, unable to make it fall. Bruce Bryce, McGowan's back the other way, popping from three. Sutton. Here comes Caleb Foster. And you know what? He likes the three-pointer as well.
The 2-on-1.
It's like a game of horse. I think he's got an H. Once again, busy hands.
Sloppy here.
Caleb underneath. Much higher percentage shot for Oak Hill there as they push the lead back to 20. Just under 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sutton finds Perry from the free throw line. Can't get it going early in the second half. Caleb Foster drives. Foul. He'll go to the line. You got to respect the outside shot. I mean, that's just what you make that move. Legacy Early has to respect it.
Very true. Both of these teams are well schooled in the art of the shot fake. I think Legacy Early is going to have to start utilizing that because they're settling for jump shots right now. You're down 20. The ball's starting to stop. It's not being moved around in the last two possessions. You've got to get back into a rhythm, get the ball in your guy's hand, let him lead the offense. No more of these one pass jump shots from 18 to 25 feet. They need to take it to the rim, get back to the free throw line where they've had a little bit of success getting fouls called.
Caleb Foster will get a rest. Xavier Brown in for Oak Hill.
Here they are. This is the matchup that the nation wanted to see tonight, and now they're in man-to-man.
MJ Rice on Bryce McGowan's. Randy Caldwell's got the size to pick him.
Oh.
And, and the ref goes ahead and calls it 40 feet from the basket. A couple times it wasn't called underneath the baskets, and it all evens out.
Number 3 for MJ Rice. Oh, I was hoping for a different outcome there. I don't know what it was, just not a foul. I thought he moved his feet just fine. He's a big, burly man. Sometimes the big guy bumps into the guy not so stout, and that's the foul. Like the little guy fouling the 7-footer.
Your sophomore, Justin McBride, checking in the game.
There you go. This guy's getting looked at by Kansas, Arkansas, and TCU. He's got a ton of upside.
Getting the ball back to the captain. Working on Xavier Brown. He gets into the lane. He's bumped. McBride Getting on the stat sheet for the wrong reason right away.
True, but with Jacoby Wright's pace and physicality, he was able to draw the defender in, hang for a second, absorb contact. Frank Wright is going to be ecstatic. One of Frank Wright's favorite players I know he ever coached, Sindarius Thornwell, an Oak Hill alum. A stud player. You saw him single-handedly upset Duke before he entered into the league. He was a beast on both ends of the court. I think you look at a guy like M.J. Rice and you see a lot of that in him, just a dog. I think Jacoby Wright's got plenty of that dog in him, and Frank Wright's going to certainly be happy with that.
A.J. Williams getting into the lane. Nice little dish. Can't save it. Oak Hill can't save it. Judah Egbo gave it a go.
So, Ken, this Legacy early team had a game earlier in the season, a 4-point loss to Sunrise Christian. You can imagine that would have been quite a track meet.
We just watched Sunrise Christian put on a show.
And I think we'll see that again here at the NIBC.
Jacoby Wright. Patient. 10 seconds to go on the free throw. You know, look at him. He got all the way down low once, pulled it out, reattacks.
Poise, patience. He's very calm. Hey, playing at this level for as long as he has, he's been through the battles in the contest. He is battle tested.
Legacy early needs these free throws. 2.5 to go in the third, down by 20. They're succeeding at getting to the line. They've got to execute. Cam Little checks in. Perry Smith sits down.
All these kids are battle tested, Ken. I wasn't just talking about one guy. Oak Hill has 25 games this year instead of the typical 40. 15 of those 25 against teams from 15 states other than Virginia.
A.J. Williams, that's what he's been doing all day.
Sheesh.
Stop, pop, catch and shoot.
And Jalen Ricks with the assist.
McGowan gets the ball caught up in his ankles. Jacoby Wright resets. Sutton off the glass.
Shot
nice
fake
touch.
To the easier shot.
Caleb Foster into the corner. Jalen Ricks.
What a
working,
find.
and Jalen Reed loses the handle.
This guy.
Oh, and a missed dunk by Judah Egbo. Legacy early turning it back going the other way. In the lane, the captain.
What a move.
High off the glass. Number 3. Getting it done for the Lions. Just over a minute to go. A.J. Williams. I don't think. You know what? You just knew he was eyeballing that shot. I should have said it. I should have said it. Bryce McGowan's working the 3-on-1. Classy. Smooth. 4 good, solid points. Back-to-back possessions. Starting to play a little defense. Lions working their way back into this game, down by 16 with a minute to go in the third quarter. Coach Jackson feels it.
He does. You know who's feeling it today is Jalen Ricks. The cross-court assist to Caleb Foster for the 3. I think if there was a positive plays for your team on any part of the court stat, that he would have dozens of them by now. It's been amazing to watch him do what he does. Smooth with a Euro to the left finish. It's not that easy.
Nope. I mean, well, you know, for you maybe.
Oh, you hope you're talking about the guy on that screen. I had a hard time sitting here for that first game. Athletically, my eyes were getting exhausted by the pace. This has been awesome, though. Once again, a huge thank you to everyone that was able to put this amazing event together for the next 11 days. It's great for these kids. It's great for these kids to get out and about, and it's great for everyone else to see top-notch competition in this country.
Huge weekend of basketball in store for you from the St. James. Top programs in the country. battling out. Just like Caleb Foster on Jacoby Wright. Under a minute to go in the third quarter. MJ Rice, high pick.
Here's the
He draws
matchup.
McGowan. He's good defense by number 5. 10 seconds on the shot clock. MJ Rice attacking the lane. I mean, he's just unstoppable. He puts his foot down, and he could turn any which way he wants. It's just always the right way.
That is a grown man. His footwork is awesome. You saw him just get into the lane because he wanted to.
Stop and pop. Bryce McGowan's can't make it go. Shot clock is off. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Coach Jackson changing up the defense. Caleb Foster shut down by Cam Little. Oh, Sutton wasn't able to stop an A.J. Williams. Last second shot, no good. 64-46 is your score after 3. So number 13, Oak Hill Academy, maintains their lead over Legacy Early College. Again, on the strength of, at the end of the day, again, on the strength of, in the third quarter, I think there's a lot of this. A lot of strong hustle, energy, and activity in the lane underneath by the guys in gold. And then number 2, just keeping it going.
So many offensive weapons. I mean, you got MJ Rice taking the ball to the middle, and everyone collapses. You got so many guys that can knock it down from outside. They're just loaded with talent. Both teams are extremely well coached. The defensive aggression by Oak Hill has been the difference for me, Ken. They're making every play impossible for Legacy.
Again, number 0. Among the many Oak Hill players that are just playing so strong underneath. Came out a little more physical here in the second half. Referees swallowing the whistle a couple of times.
Yeah, well, you like
Always
to see
good
that.
to see, yeah.
Yes, with guys of this size, stature, and athletic ability, we don't want to be sitting here watching free throws all night. We want to watch these guys bang on each other a little bit and see what happens.
Cam Little at inbound. Jacoby Wright. Picked up by Xavier Brown. Cam Little. Jacoby Wright. Looking for number 5. He's got a lot of minutes, a lot of wear and tear tonight. And he's got another rebound.
Got to reset the clock. That's going to help out on a three-point shooting percentage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Bryce says thank you. As they run their line, inbound play. Sutton on working Gordon. Jacoby Wright for 3. They can't get it. McGowan's attacking the rim unsuccessfully. MJ Rice back the other way. Spin move in the lane. Nice little teardrop roller.
The finger roll.
Offensive foul.
That's a great take there.
MJ Rice, 19 points, 4 rebounds. Jalen Ricks, 17 and 6. On the other side, Bryce McGowan's. Add that 3 to the 12 he already had at the end of the third quarter. He's got 6 rebounds. Cam Little's got 6 rebounds. Cam Carter working on a 4-steal game. Xavier Brown inside. MJ Rice on 2 guys, and he somehow muscles that ball in.
It's because he had the numbers, Ken. He had the numbers. It was 1 on 2, and he split the double team. I mean, this is just, he's a bull.
What we were saying between quarters. Work down under by the guys in gold tonight.
He just gets into your body with that strength. He's got that long arm, great touch. You've seen a couple finger rolls. You've seen him finish with both hands. I mean, is he a post player?
It's
is
graceful.
He a perimeter player? Is he, he's
Legacy early. Needs to mount something. It needs to start now. Jacoby Wright gets inside. Caleb Foster thought he had ball. Referee disagrees. Jacoby Wright's going to the line. And if they have a chance to get back in this, it's got to start here with 2 made free throws. There he is.
I'll tell you what, Ken. Jalen Ricks trying to decide between Arkansas, Oklahoma State, Texas A&M, and TCU. Growing up with Arkansas, 40 minutes of hell. Nolan Richardson, Todd Day, Lee Mayberry. He seems like
he fits in naturally.
Now I'm taking it back a couple decades here, but
that's what we're watching in front of us.
That style of ball, I think he'd fit just perfectly.
Jalen Ricks from the elbow. He gets blocked. Bryce McGowan's attacking with the Euro step again and laying it in. Oak Hill back the other way fast.
What a play. What a play.
We got a little bit of a dust up. Hopefully cooler heads will prevail.
I like that. Make the free throws. No messing around, no muss, no fuss. Get to the line, find the nail, make the free throws. It was a great block.
Bryce McGowan's is just so smooth.
He is. He really is. Right there on the defensive end, that was all ball. Looked like a jump ball scenario. We had someone stand over someone, and then a teammate get a little upset. Nothing major. Just a little ball.
We'll get the explanation here from the ref in a second.
I'm going to tell you who in the gym I'm not starting to fight with. I can promise you right now. And it's you, Ken. Ken Marangola.
You know what? I was sitting right here. I can hear everything you're saying.
I don't want any trouble.
Looks like we might have a tech on our hands. They're explaining it to Coach Jackson. I know at the very minimum he's thinking it shouldn't have been a foul. He thought his man, Tyrick Priestley, had a little bit of an advantage there, maybe a tie-up.
It was a great block.
Yeah.
It was a jump ball all day. Listen, and a strong move by Tyrick. We've seen MJ try and throw it down off 1 foot, off 2 feet, on anybody, and he went up and got that clean, and then he wanted to let somebody know about it, and I think that's what the problem is. Double. Thank you, Mr. F. Double technical situation.
Yep.
These refs have been great. They've been great all day. You got to dust up the black and white striped shirt out of the closet after a couple months. Get on out here, tie up them black shoes, and hustle up and down the court with these athletes.
And be in control, you know.
And they have been.
Absolutely. Steal. Cam Carter back the other way in the lane. Euro step block. Bryce McGowan's back up. Jalen blocked. Sutton back the other way. Sutton. He's got Jacoby Wright on his right. Instead, he goes for the lob to Bryce McGowan's. It will not be a foul. It will stay possession Lions.
How good is Jalen Ricks, Caleb Foster, and Cam Carter on defense, Ken? How good are the three of them? They're making plays all over the place. And there's what a play there. Is that Jacoby Wright?
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh.
Another steal for number 2. He gets down low. They're going to call this foul on Bryce McGowan's.
Because the crafty right-handed veteran, Jalen Ricks, he created the contact.
Yep.
He threw the head back. I mean, the mastercraft salesman. Watch this. He held him off with the left. Nice play there.
Off the front of the rim. Bryce McGowan's back the other way. Step back. That's his shot.
That looks like Reggie Miller from here. I'm not talking about just the physical. I'm talking about the actual shot. That pull up, the head like a.
In traffic.
Yeah.
In traffic.
Yeah.
creating a little step there, step back, just past the elbow.
Just had that feel, and man, what a bright future for that young man.
15-point game. It's not out of hand. Legacy Early and the Lions absolutely have a chance to make something out of this game. A little bit more of that. Like we said at the top of the half, we said it again at the bottom of the third quarter. Get the ball to 5, get him in position to do what he does best, score points.
Yeah, they're going to look to Jacoby Wright for some offense, not just starting the offense up, just getting some buckets. This is crunch time now, and it can't just be Bryce McGowan's trying to come back from 15 all by himself against this ridiculous defense that's been lights out all night. There's so much offensive talent on this Legacy Early College Lions squad. We've mentioned it a bunch of times. B.J. Jackson comes out with something ridiculous every set. I want to watch this game again and pick up some of these things. My 5th and 6th grade team needs a few pointers. Man, no better place to go on planet Earth than to come out with a little more information and learn a little bit about the game than today.
Oak Hill to inbound. On the reset. 5.5 to go. 15-point game. Oak Hill with the lead. Caleb Foster, Jalen Ricks, MJ getting the double team.
Yeah, they got to ramp it up.
Caleb for 3. Good rebound there. Oh, and Cam Carter had his sights set on yet another steal. McGowan's. Jacoby Wright with 15 seconds. Sutton.
I mean,
he's D'd up by 3 members of the Oak Hill Academy. Kick it out to the corner. Caleb Foster. Smooth.
What a smart play. Get to the elbow, shoot the J, get back down, play some D.
Jacoby Wright in the lane.
So good.
It just looked so easy, and nothing's been easy.
Beat the trap, split the double team, hang, and finish.
15-point game. MJ, drive.
Yes, he did.
And they'll get him for the walk there. He has, for his size, his body control, especially when he gets down low at full speed, is unbelievable.
No, it's bizarre.
It's amazing, that he doesn't get called for more travels. Jacoby Wright attacking the lane again, out to Sutton for 3. Rebound. Jalen Reed, strong. He's going to pass all the way down. MJ Rice, 3. He's not able to get it done, but look at the rebound by MJ Rice. He gets it. Oh, he can't keep it. Bryce McGowan tries to save it unsuccessfully.
Do you feel the magnet pulling MJ Rice back to the 3-point line? He knew exactly where he was in the court.
He has to be careful. I mean, he wanted that, and he had a lot of time to think about it.
He did, but him as well as I know that 3 is more than 2.
Inside. MJ drawing.
The wraparound, that's going to be number 4. I'm telling you, these guys are on it today, bud.
It was a good defensive help there, which you just have to have. When number 0 has the ball down low. Forced him into it. And I tell you what, they've been managing Rice's minutes all night. Sutton, great move. The closest Legacy's been for a hot second. Rice for 3. Awesome attack of the rim by Cam Carter, unable to get it to go. McGowan stops, pops for 3. Can't get it. What amazing rebound. Cam Little out to Jacoby Wright. He gets the 3.
Go.
And now the Lions are starting to feel it.
I love
Randy Caldwell leading the chant on the sideline for his teammates. Quick hands there, and the timeout by Oak Hill as Legacy is stepping it up on both ends of the court.
Yeah, Steve Smith says, let's get over here and talk about this for a second. The confidence in Bryce McGowan. He knew he was going to shoot it. He got knocked off balance. He still let it rip. Almost went down, and then your stud, Jacoby Wright, when the ball bounces back, watch him hang here and finish.
He's a special player. He's been showing all night long.
That's
Sutton's had a big second half. He's really factored.
These young guys on both squads use that shot fake so well. And there's your guy. And when you need it, you get it.
What are you calling here?
What am I calling?
What are you calling here? You're the coach.
This is
your timeout.
This is all defense, man. They've been getting open shots all day. You know, you can't make them shoot them any better. This is a defensive deal. You saw them bring pressure full court on the last possession. Now, the problem with that is this Oak Hill team, you know, they're very good in transition. And then when they beat that press and it's 2-on-1, 3-on-2, and they're taking it into the basket and kicking it out for three, they're getting wide open looks as well. So you got to hope for that steal or hope for they don't waste any time on that shot clock and miss. I mean, that's the facts of the matter. Now, Coach Jackson's going to say that out loud, but it's all about defense from here on out. Defensive effort.
On offense, are you attacking MJ Rice, trying to take advantage of that foul trouble?
No, I don't think that's the issue. I think you got to do what you do and let your guy run the show and get the ball into Bryce McGowan's hands every possession.
Cam Carter bringing it back out, resetting, working against
This
McGowan's.
is the first time I've seen Oak Hill use any time on the shot clock all day long. Obviously, it's time to.
Unable to get it to go. But they use a lot of clock.
True, but now you got to be patient. You got the ball in the right guy's hands.
On the baseline, Bryce McGowan's. That's what they wanted.
You got to pick up full here, guys.
MJ Rice getting the touch. Jalen Ricks.
By no means am I trying to coach anything.
Oh, yeah.
Ken, I'm just thinking in my head here, a little pressure in the full court, down 8, not letting them run 30 seconds off when there's 2 minutes left.
MJ Rice attacking the baseline. They'll call a tie-up. Possession arrow favors Legacy, if I'm reading this correctly. The referees are going to talk to each other. I believe they called a tie-up, and I believe the arrow was going Legacy, but I could be mistaken.
I'm just hoping that no one forgot the arrow because I can't find the arrow.
Man, I think that's the first.
Did you bring the arrow?
I brought the arrow. It's the first thing I think I may have done correctly today.
Nice job bringing the arrow, Ken.
The fourth quarter of the second game.
8 points, 2 minutes, starting to get a little testy here.
So the other referee has a different interpretation, I believe, and that's what they're going to clean up.
Maybe there's 2 arrows.
There's multiple arrows.
And I'm being honest. I don't see one on the scoreboard. I don't see the old.
That's. I mean, they called the tie up. It will be Oak Hill's ball. So they did not call the tie up.
No, they called the tie up. They figured it out. Who got the ball at the last possession?
Gotcha. The arrow was wrong. Cam Carter, floating, popping, 10-point lead. Tough defense, and he's going to pick up a foul there. Bryce at the line.
You do not want that.
Nope.
You absolutely don't want that.
Number 5, looking to stay hot.
But it's an effort foul, and I know he's trying to play some tough D. Nothing stupid, just you got to try and. But Bryce is pretty crafty about picking up that foul. He got right in and got to the line where he needs
he
to
knows
be.
what he's doing.
Yes, he does. Ooh.
Oh, and he can't get it off the front end of that rim.
So when this drops through the net, there needs to be full court pressure.
Here we go. Wright picks up Foster. Oak Hill breaks it pretty quickly. There's the floater.
And I guess
Cam Carter.
That's part of the deal there.
Yep.
It's just they're excellent. It's an excellent basketball team.
Jacoby Wright backs it up. MJ with a great rebound. 1-on-3. Picks up the foul. He plays such a physical game.
Whether it's him on the floor or 3 guys in purple jerseys, it's like bowling out here.
I think there's a dent on that floor where he just attacked the floor. calmly. Sinks the first one, 12-point game. Just under a minute and a half to go. Oak Hill is trying to stay in control, close this one out.
And they really have been in control since the beginning.
Jalen Riggs.
This guy has been an absolute problem. Put an exclamation point on it. What an incredible basketball game.
Number 2 for Oak Hill has done it every way you want to do it. Pop out from Bryce McGowan. Oh, would love to have seen that gone. MJ Rice. Under a minute to go. 14-point game. Oak Hill's looking to stretch this out. 15 on the shot clock. 45 in the game. Caleb Foster attacks.
That's gorgeous. George Gervin would be proud.
Jacoby Wright getting inside.
He's so tough, man.
Quick timeout. 35 seconds to go. 14-point game.
Ken, my player of the game is Jalen Ricks. There's been some awesome basketball out here, but I just can't imagine. Here he is. I mean, everything he's done today just makes a coach happy. He's everywhere.
He has.
Here's the finger roll. Just, that's pretty.
We'll get a final tally on his total points, but he's over 20. He's got to be coming up on 5 or 6 steals for the game, and he's on the right. He's closing in on 10 rebounds as well.
How about passes deflected? Just grit plays all over the place. The hockey assist, moving the ball. He doesn't have a selfish bone in his body. He's an excellent basketball player. He's going to make someone real happy for the next 4 years. And then the one thing I've taken from this Oak Hill program that I've watched up close today, a lot of college coaches say it. Steve Smith has said it, Ken. When these Oak Hill kids go to college as freshmen, the head coaches come back and tell him a lot. I feel like we got a sophomore.
Yeah.
I feel like we've never had him as a freshman. I feel like he showed up here as a sophomore. There's a lot of sophomores to be on the floor right now.
Did Cruz just check in? The horn blew again.
If this gorgeous spaceship of athletic amazingness takes off down the Potomac River, I'm not jumping off.
I'm staying for sure. 31 seconds. Cam Carter, he's had a great fourth quarter. He'll pick up a foul from Randy Caldwell. He's been everywhere. He's got some important fourth quarter points. He's played great defense all day. At one point, I believe he was leading the team in steals. I bet he probably still is. They're just so busy on defense.
It's nonstop.
Can't make the front end. McGowan's down low. He'll go to the line. 22.9. You know, again, day one of an 11-day event. You might say to yourself, this game seems over, but the tournament's just beginning. It's a good time to get number 5, feeling good. A couple extra chances to see the ball go through the hoop. They got some big games still to go in this tournament.
Well, as 2 local guys from the DMV, we also want to say welcome. Welcome to our area. We adore the basketball. Thank these teams for bringing it, this talent, this level of talent here for this competition. We're embracing it amazingly. Next year, this gym will be slam-packed, full. And I hope to see some of these same guys back out here. But this year, I'm here, Ken, and it's been ridiculous.
MJ Rice will spend one last trip to the charity stripe. Believe they're going to get Tyler Brown on that one.
He's just very hard not to foul. You put your hand straight up, next thing you know, you're underneath the net. You get caught leaning, he's blown by.
Once again, fooled by the roster. Maybe they can combine stats. Whatever their numbers are.
Number 0 is walking positionless basketball, Ken. He has been at the wing. He brought the ball up a couple times in the first half. He's been on the block for a majority of the game since the second quarter. He's got handles. He hits the open man. His footwork on the block is ridiculous.
He reminds me a little bit of Earl Timberlake.
He does.
Physicality, his ability to play, pretty much, like you said, everywhere on the floor.
Ability to shoot from deep.
And under control. A big body under control. Bryce McGowan's not going to get it off. Cam Carter wanted one last block so bad. That's the final buzzer on this one. The number 9 Legacy Early College Lions fall to Oak Hill, number 13th ranked team in the nation. What a game. What an exhibition of amazing talent. 2 great coaches, 2 amazing programs. I know fans in Greenville and fans of Mount Wilson are extremely proud of their kids today, as well they should be. Sitting here with you, Kevin, center court, having the luxury and privilege and honor of watching these guys compete. What a night, what a first, what a way to open up day one of this NIBC tournament. Amazing job by the St. James putting it together. Put a final point on it. Jalen Ricks, MJ Rice, they got a good 11-day stretch coming up. Looking forward to seeing what they have in the tank for another 10, 11 days. But these Purple Lions, they might just be a little bit angry right now, Kevin.
Yeah, but you know what? They get to wake up again and play basketball tomorrow.
Yep.
And that's a great thing for them and for us. And one thing I totally agree with you with, what a privilege it was to be here tonight to do this game. These are some hard-working kids. I don't know if people understand that their day revolves around academics and basketball. There's no social aspect. You get a break here and there. These guys are working their tails off, and it's evident. The product, it's evident. That amount of talent, this amazing facility, playing basketball in I believe the toughest and best place in the world to play hoops. I love it. It's been quite an honor to be here. What a great kickstart to a tournament that's assembled the finest teenage high school men's basketball talent in the universe. For the next 10 days.
Join us here at the St. James all the way through January 21st, where these teams and this top-notch talent will be showcased on a 4 or 5 games a day basis as we hit you through the weekend, a couple games throughout the week. Come on back. I'm Ken Marangolo. He's Kevin Ricca. Thank you so much for being with us today.